To each and every one of y'all that's in the building. The topic of this video is the first live stream talking about boxing because on this channel, excuse me, we cover the Sixers, we cover the Phillies, play by play. We also cover NBA playoffs, NBA big time breaking news like that Luka trade to the Lakers. What else do we cover? And we're going to also cover boxing. So the title of the video, let's get straight to it, man. Will Canelo Álvarez knock out Terence Crawford? Will he knock out Terence Crawford? This is one of the matchups that I don't know who's going to win. For Terence Crawford to move up in weight to go fight one of the greatest boxers of all time, Canelo Álvarez. Honestly, listen, how I look at it like this, y'all. If there's going to be a knockout, and not saying that Terence Crawford can't knock out Canelo Álvarez, but if there's going to be a knockout, in my opinion, what's going on, sports? In my opinion, Canelo Álvarez is going to be the one. He's going to be the one to get the knockout. He's going to knock Terence Crawford out if there's a knockout in this match. Not saying that Terence Crawford don't got power and can't knock out Canelo Álvarez, but I just don't see Canelo Álvarez getting knocked out, man. I just don't see it happening. He ain't never get knocked out. He lost a couple of times to Floyd Mayweather and Floyd Mayweather Jr. and what's his name, Bivol. But other than that, man, how many wins he got? For his record, it's 63 wins, 2 draws, and 2 losses. And he has 39 knockouts. I think that's roughly 60-something% rate when it comes to knockouts. So, in my honest opinion, Canelo Álvarez, if there is a knockout in this match, it will be him. If it goes to a decision, I believe Terence Crawford. So if Terence Crawford can get through all the rounds, it could be a split decision. It could be an anonymous decision. It can be a majority decision. But I feel like if it comes down to a decision, I feel like Terence Crawford will win the match. But if it's a knockout, it's going to be Canelo. So I don't know. And not saying Canelo can't win a decision. I'm just giving you my perspective, my opinion. What's going on? Level up. What's going on, everybody in the building? Shout out to each and every one of your Phillies. 1.5. Yes, they're doing their thing. What's going on? Everybody in the building, make sure you double tap, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I cover the Phillies, the Sixers, play-by-play. We also cover NBA breaking news, playoffs for baseball, and we're also going to cover boxing as well. And the title of this video is, will Canelo Álvarez knock out Terence Crawford? And my whole point is this could go either way. What's going on, Nick? This boxing matchup could go either way. And I just don't know. In my opinion, the favorite, I feel like Canelo's the favorite because I feel like Terence Crawford moving up in weight. And not to say that, Terence Crawford is an outstanding boxer. He's an all-time great boxer. He's a 2-time undisputed champion. So I got a lot of respect for Terence Crawford. He'll be a 3-time undisputed champion if he can move up in weight and beat Canelo Álvarez. So if he can do this, bro, he's going to definitely be in the books of legends if he could go up in weight and beat Canelo Álvarez, one of the greatest boxers of all time. Canelo Álvarez's resume is crazy. Do you like 76ers keep Kyle Lowry or enter? No, I do not like that. I do not like that they kept both of them. They should have let both of them go. But, yeah, in my honest opinion, like I said, Canelo Álvarez, his resume is crazy, man. It's a way crazier. Listen, I ain't no disrespect to Terence Crawford, but Canelo's resume is a lot better, in my honest opinion. And this is no disrespect to Terence Crawford because a lot of the fighters that he went against, he went against a lot of good fighters as well. But the resume, Canelo Álvarez went against Hall of Fame boxers. You know what I mean? His first loss in his career was against Floyd Mayweather Jr. And Floyd Mayweather Jr. was, I forgot what his age was. I knew he was like 30-something. Canelo was young. He was undefeated. And I like the way that he went against one of the greatest boxers. And he took a chance with his resume. He took a chance with his record. He said, yo, because imagine if Canelo Álvarez would have beat Floyd Mayweather Jr. That would have been the greatest. Listen, that's a great start, man. That's a great start for your career. And he did his thing against Floyd. He just, Floyd Mayweather is one of the greatest boxers of all time. People don't want to respect his resume, but the man ain't never lose, and the man never really got hit. So only person I seen that really hit Floyd when he became money Mayweather was what's his name? Mosley. Mosley's the only one that hit him. So this is why do injuries always happen to them? I just think it's just the luck of the draw, bro. It's just the luck of the draw why injuries happen to the Sixers players. Just the luck of the draw. I don't think it's anything. I think they'll be fine this year though. What's going on, Chris? For real? Going to be a good fight. I'm undecided. Yeah, I really don't know who's going to win. But I do have a favorite. I think Canelo's is the favorite in this fight just because I've seen this man take punches from Triple G. You're not knocking out Canelo. I don't see him getting knocked out, bro. And that's why if Crawford can't get through the rounds, he's going to lose, bro. Because Canelo can knock you out and he can win by decision as well. But I just don't see Canelo getting knocked out. And I don't want nobody saying, oh, well, Canelo's not in his prime. Canelo is still a great fighter. He might not be the best, like he's not like, he's still in his prime. So I'm not even going to say what I was about to say. And if you look at the age, Crawford is 37 years old. And Canelo Álvarez is actually 34. So Canelo's actually younger than Terence Crawford. And if you look at their overall record, shout out to everybody in the building. Lenny, what's up? What's up? What's going on? Nick, it's a great day to be. Let's go, Philadelphia. Getting. Yep, they will be getting a WNBA team. That's what's up. Yep. But what was I saying? So Crawford's record. He fought 41 times, won 41 times, and he has 31 wins by knockout. First boxer in history to become a 2-time undisputed champion, which is awesome. And the last fight that I seen him fight that I was just like, oh my gosh, I thought it was going to be a better fight, was against Errol Spence Jr. Before Errol Spence Jr. lost, a lot of people were saying that Errol Spence Jr. was possibly better than Crawford. Some people were saying that. But when he got beat the way he got beat, it was like, dang, they try to use excuses. Oh, he got in a car accident. He wasn't the same after his eye and this and that. Man, listen, bro. He fought Crawford, and I ain't trying to be mean, bro, but he got schooled. He got schooled, man. There was nothing that Errol Spence could do in that fight. He was just outmatched, and I'm so glad it wasn't a rematch because it would have been another beatdown. And I mean that in no disrespect. What's going on? Big Task in the building. Shout out to you, bro. Hey, wait, when did you go live? Yeah, I just went live, bro. About like 8 minutes ago. Crawford cheated in that fight. Against Errol Spence? I don't know about that. He just knocked him. Man, he was just beating him down, bro. I'm looking at a deer right now, y'all. He's looking right at me. I'm looking right at him. Well, he was looking at me. He got the little antlers, thinking he's like, look, ain't this something? I come outside, see the deers walking around. And it's crazy how they just come out. Look, oh my, I didn't see that big one right there. Oh, shoot. Yo, I did not see that one right there, yo. Yo, I did not see that big behind deer sitting right there, bro. Yo, that's crazy. But that's crazy work. Camouflage is crazy over here, bro. But listen, what was I about to say, man, before the deer just got in my way? What was I about to say, y'all? Yeah, he said, run, Mike, run. Yeah, man, like, honestly speaking, what was I saying? Oh, the way he made Errol Spence Jr. look, man, He just schooled him, man. Another good fight was Sean Porter. I love Sean Porter's heart. He's one of the he has one of the biggest hearts in boxing. So I love Sean Porter as well. You're going down, man. Oh my gosh, look. Look, he in the walkway, y'all. He's just sitting right there. Yo, that is crazy. Look at this. He's just sitting right there. Looking right at me. I'm just walking the trail. See what I see? Look at the trail and look at the deer. Right there, bro. Look at this, Craig. Look at this. Y'all see this? He looking right at me. I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems. Oh, this is crazy work, man. I'm out here. Hey, listen. I'm out here. I got to really watch around because the deers is out right now for some reason. They out big time right now. But in the fight, Crawford was performing illegal. What was he doing that was illegal? What tactics? That's the first time I heard that. That is the first time I heard that he did illegal I didn't hear nothing about that. I just seen a. Yeah, please explain. Please explain. Please explain. But yeah, Terence Crawford, that fight, man, he just schooled him. The countering, every time Errol Spence threw a hook or an uppercut, he would counter him. And it got to the point where I felt bad for Errol Spence, man. Like he wasn't the same. Listen, I don't know if Errol Spence even fought after that fight. I hope he does. If he didn't, I hope his career is not over. But yeah, that was a big deal. That was a big fight right there. But yeah, getting back to Canelo Álvarez, the only two losses was Floyd and Bivol, and he went against Mikel Cotto, Daniel Jacobs, Jermell Charlo, which that wasn't even a fight. That was not a fight. The Jermell Charlo fight was not a fight, bro. Was a waste of time. And of course, Triple G, that was a good going back and forth. Like Triple G hit him with one of the biggest punchers in boxing and couldn't get Canelo Álvarez out. And so I'm just saying, man, like I don't see Canelo Álvarez getting knocked out, man. I can see. Listen, if it goes down to a decision, I do got Crawford. But if there is a knockout, I got Canelo Álvarez knocking out Crawford. But Terence Crawford's so intelligent, he doesn't really get hit too much. I'm not gonna say he's on the level of Floyd Mayweather when it comes to like countering in the but he's definitely one of the best counter boxers that I have seen recently. But it's gonna be a good fight, man. This can literally go either way when it comes to this fight. I'm looking forward to it, man. I really am. I'm looking forward to this champion. This is the I'm gonna tell you this right now. If Canelo Álvarez beats Crawford, I ain't gonna sit here and I don't know if there's gonna be a rematch on the table. There probably is because they want to make the money. But I'm gonna keep it real with you. If Canelo Álvarez wins this, bro, I think he should just listen. I think he should just retire, bro. Retire on top, bro. And same with Crawford. Yeah, listen, y'all fought 40 plus fights, man. Forget all the other stuff, bro. Like, listen, your health is more important. One punch can make your memory just not be the same. I would just listen, you fought a lot of fights. You know what I mean? I would just retire. They both fought 40 plus fights, so you got Crawford winning against Canelo. People saying Canelo is winning this. I honestly don't know. I think it's more of a 50-50 coin flip. I feel like it really just depends on the type of the mindset. Like what kind of mindset do you want? Like you have when it comes to boxing. Do you think someone that can move up in a weight class and just, even though he's a great boxer in Crawford, do you think he could be one of the all-time greats, Canelo Álvarez? I don't know, bro. Like, that's a hard task. During the fight, Crawford made 2 illegal procedures. One was, which is illegal, and the other was catching the mitts of Spence and hitting him with, which deserves disqualification. You know, this is the first time I heard about that, man. That's the first time I heard about it, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm gonna have to look that up for myself, but um, I ain't saying that you're wrong. I just my first time hearing that he was the fight was dirty. I just what I was witnessing, you know what I mean? I don't know everything about boxing. I don't know all the rules, so I really, just be honest with you, I don't really know. But what I seen just from like I guess a beginner watching boxing, not knowing the rules, even though I'm not really a beginner, but I don't really know all the rules in boxing, right? And I'll be honest about that. I did not hear about him fighting dirty. Usually the person that loses is the guy, is their camp is the one putting that stuff out most of the time. Just like when my boy Devin Haney, when he got knocked out. When Devin Haney got knocked out, Ryan Garcia, Ryan is he was on something. Like, come on, bro. And listen, I don't condone none of that cheating stuff. So if you cheat, you should be automatic loss on your resume, and you probably should be banned from boxing. But with the whole Ryan versus Devin Haney, just to put my opinion, and make sure y'all double tap and hit the like button. I got 7 people in the building and only 4 likes. Can I get 10 likes on the stream? Can I get 10 likes on the stream? Shout out to each and every one of y'all. Shout out to Teacher Got Game. To my knowledge, right, whatever it was that he was doing, whatever he was taking, if it is true that he was on something, my whole thing is this. Devin Haney, I don't know if it was the left hook or the right hook. Devin Haney was getting caught with the left or right hook constantly, bro. Yeah, you could probably get stronger from certain stuff, but you're not going to get faster. I don't think you're getting faster. You might get stronger, so I understand you get hit, you get caught once, you ain't going to be the same. I understand that. But then Devin Haney, you supposed to be one of the, listen, I had Devin Haney, one of the best young boxers in boxing, right? I had him over Tank. I had him over Shakur Stevenson. I had him over a lot of boxers, bro. After the fight against Ryan, I said, nope, you're not beating Tank. I think he's getting knocked. Listen, and then the last fight, Devin Haney, he was fighting like he was scared. Even though he won, Devin Haney was fighting like he was scared, bro. Listen, and I love Devin Haney. I think he's so skilled. But ever since that Ryan knockdown, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let's see what he does in the second fight. Because I would love to see Devin go against Tank. I would love to see Devin go against Shakur Stevenson. I'm tired. Listen, I think Shakur Stevenson is one of the best young boxers as well. He doesn't really get hit as well. His IQ level is crazy. He be countering and everything. I got a lot of respect for Shakur Stevenson. But I don't know if Devin can match up. Like, would that be a good matchup? I don't know. Yo, Mike, I'm turning from. You're tuning in. Oh, what's going on from Colombia? Be safe out there, bro. Be safe out there. Be safe out there, bro. With that said, I will be rooting for. Hey, I will be rooting for Crawford against. I don't know, man. I don't know who I'm rooting. Honestly, I just want to see a good fight. I have a lot of respect for Canelo in his heart and his desire to win. He can take a lot of punishment and he can dish out a lot of punishment. And he's a very good counter boxer as well. But he ain't a better counter boxer than Crawford. But if he catches Crawford a couple times, will he be able to handle that power? Will Crawford be able to handle that power? That's why I said if there's a knockout, I'm going Canelo. I'm not saying, and I want all the Crawford supporters, I don't want y'all coming at me in the comments. I'm not saying Crawford can't knock out Canelo. I just don't think it's going to happen. Canelo never got knocked out, ever. So, and Crawford never got knocked out as well, but I think the resume of Canelo, bigger punchers, upper weight class, more power. He took a lot of punches, bro. I just don't see Canelo Álvarez getting knocked out by Crawford. Not saying it won't happen. I don't see it happening. Canelo Álvarez, I can see him knocking out Crawford if he catches him. The problem is, will he catch him with a power punch that catches him off guard, that makes Crawford fight differently? Because I ain't never see Crawford get hit to the point where he's just looking like, man, he ain't the same. Nope, he hasn't got hit like that. And the power that Canelo Álvarez has, I think, I just, man, it's just a big puncher, man. Colombia, yeah. Colombia's in the building. My bulls in Colombia. Be safe out there, bro. Be safe out there, bro. No, Spence Camp didn't say anything. It's all me. I'm the one made those observations that nobody's talking about. Okay. Yeah, you're entitled to your opinion, and I'm not saying that you're wrong. I gotta look into that. But I did not. Man. I just looked like it. Just looked like a outmatch, bro. Like every time Spence was throwing a punch, counter, pop, counter, pop, counter, pop. I'm like, gosh, Lee, bro. I felt bad for Spence. Because you want to know something? I'm going to be honest with you. I was cheering for Spence to win that fight. I wanted Spence to win that fight because I always was talking crazy to people like, yo, Spence is that dude. Spence is going to knock out. Like, I didn't say he's going to knock him out, but I just love the way Spence fought. You know, one of my favorite fights. There's two fights that I love, right? When Spence went against, what's his name, Sean Porter, that fight was awesome. I love how Porter fights, man. He's a true warrior in boxing. And I love when Crawford fight Porter. And I said, which one was more impressive? Which victory was more impressive? I don't know. But I feel like I just like Spence. I mean, I like this Spence. I was wrong on my prediction on him beating Crawford. And I just hope Spence could come back and be himself. But if he can't, man, I mean, boxing is a brutal sport, man. Like, I don't listen, there's true warriors. I was just thinking to myself, could I be a boxer? Like, and if I was a boxer, how long would I want to do it? Like, once I get the belt and I defend it a couple of times, bro, I'm out of there. Like, these dudes are straight warriors. They're just going to continue to box. I understand the money is there, but the health is what I be thinking about, because I know boxers personally that was in boxing that literally lost their memory. Like, they don't think the same. They don't think the same. They don't talk the same. I seen it personally. So it's a little bit different for me. You know what I mean? I know what can happen if you get hit in your head too many times. That's why I would want to be trained to be a counter boxer like Crawford or Floyd Mayweather. Like Floyd Mayweather Jr. Like, I would want to try to be like them as much as I possibly can. Not saying they won't get hit, but I'm not going to be one of them dudes. Like, I got a lot of respect for Porter, but I ain't, listen, I'm going to try to be like Floyd. I ain't trying to get hit. What's going on, Dom? What's going on with everybody? Yeah, stay safe out there. Oh, hit my head on the trees. Hit my head on the tree branch. Yeah, stay safe out there. Serious trouble out there. Look, oh yeah, yeah. I don't know nothing about that, but yeah, be safe. Be safe out there, bro. Was on the Army boxing team, and that when was boxing was popping, and I realized how corrupt the sport was really about. Made it in the Olympics, but because of the base politics, it didn't happen. Oh wow, that's what's up, T. Well, I didn't know that about you. That's pretty cool, bro. I listen. I'm gonna start covering boxing on this channel as well. Boxing is one of the other sports that I actually really do like. One of the greatest fights that I didn't get to witness, but I got to witness. I didn't get to witness when I was when it happened, because I'm a '90s baby. But the greatest fight that I have ever seen, like the replay of, was Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier the first time they fought. When they fought, man, that was the greatest fight. I ain't never seen a fight like that, bro. I have never seen a fight that good in my life. It felt like I was there in the building. It felt like I was there in the building watching the Muhammad Ali versus Joe Frazier, man. Joe Frazier, to me, is like, for me, he the GOAT, one of my GOATs. Definitely one of my GOATs. Bernard Hopkins is one of my GOATs. They're local, Philly, you know. I think Joe Frazier still has a gym in Philadelphia. Of course, Muhammad Ali is the greatest of all time, but that was a great fight. If you haven't seen the first fight, I'm not talking about the second fight. I'm talking about the first fight. The first fight was a great fight. All the fights were great, but that first one was awesome. Yes, I was rooting for Spence too. I did not want someone from Nebraska. Right, Nebraska, right? Facts. He making a mistake on top two. Yes, see, this is what I look. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. I understand Terence Crawford is a two-time undisputed champion, right? I understand he's the first boxer in boxing history to accomplish that. I understand He's a great boxer. He won 41 fights. He knocked out 30-something people. I understand all that. But you're moving up in weight and you're going against, what's it for? The light, the super middleweight championship? Is that what they're fighting for? Correct me in the comments. Are they fighting for the super middleweight championships? So he's moving up in weight, right? You're going against a dude that is 3 years younger than him. Canelo Álvarez is 3 years younger than him, bro. He's 34. Crawford is 37, and his birthday is September 28th. I looked it up, y'all. The fight is September 13th, so he's pretty much going to be 38 years old fighting a 34-year-old, or I don't know if Canelo's going to be turning 35. So he's going to be almost 38 years old in like 2 weeks. He's going to celebrate that birthday. He better celebrate that birthday too, bro. He better celebrate. If he wins, he better celebrate some. He better do something big for himself. But he's going to be like 38 years old fighting one of the greatest boxers of all time. And Canelo got a big punch, man. And he can take it. So it don't, listen, Crawford just get too, if you hit him, listen, don't get too excited, man, because you mess around, he gonna eat that punch, because he gonna eat some shit, excuse my language, he gonna eat some things, eat some punches, and you're gonna be like, dang, like, why ain't this man going down? And if you get too comfortable and you throwing something, he gonna throw something right, he gonna be throwing some stuff right back at you, and if he hits you in the right spot, I'm telling you, if it's a knockout, I'm going Canelo. I'm going Canelo, because I listen, when I seen him take those punches from Triple G, bro, and he just was just eating them. He was just like, he said he was going like this. He was like, no, and walked up to him and started. I said, oh, man, this guy is a straight up warrior, bro. Straight up warrior, bro. Like, so I don't know, man. It's going to be a good fight. It's going to be a good fight. Yeah, boxing is awesome. He making a mistake on boxing. Went to Joe Frazier gym when it was called the Blue Horizon. Okay, that's awesome. I understand where you coming from, but Crawford will have a longer reach in the fight. That is true. And as long as you uses his reach, Canelo won't be able to catch him. Whew. I don't know, man. I do understand. Crawford, his IQ level in the ring is amazing. He got the reach. But he don't got the age. I'm not saying he's not faster than Canelo. He probably faster than, I'm pretty sure he's faster than Canelo. He not more, I don't think he got more power than Canelo. I'm not underrating Crawford's power, but I just don't see, listen, I'm not trying to be ignorant, because I might be uneducated in this matter. I might not understand that Crawford really got that power. I understand he be knocking dudes out, but this is a whole nother level right here. This is the greatest, one of the greatest fighters that have ever boxed, and he's still in his prime, late prime, but he's still in his prime. And I just don't want Crawford to think it's sweet. You tag him up a couple of times and you leave yourself open for a big hit, because I'm telling you, he's going to take some punches to get to you. I'm telling you right now. And the thing about it, it was the same thing with Joe Frazier. Joe Frazier took some punches from Muhammad Ali just to get close enough to do damage. Just to get close enough to do damage. He said, if I could get to him, I could hurt him. I got to get to him now. I can't let him just jab me to death and I can't get to him. That's what Joe Frazier was doing back in the day. He said, if I get close enough to get to him, I could get some points. But I listen, it's going to be hard. I really don't know who's going to win this fight. And I do got Canelo Álvarez as the favorite. I really do. These dares are still here, just chilling. Just chilling, y'all. Messed around. I gotta keep my and I got another deer on the dang on track, y'all. Look, he right. Oh no, he's walking down. Let me see. Look, he running right there. So all right, so they coming kind of deep right now. They coming kind of deep right now. Like the deers is out, y'all. They out. Messed around with Super Ray, also Palmer Park. Yeah, for those who know who they know. Yup. Canelo won't be able to do to Crawford what he did to. Okay, Amir Khan, yeah. Whole VJ, yeah, VJ will be okay. I think he sprained his finger, and he'll be back, bro. He'll be back. Shout out to my guy Star Wars in the building. Everybody in the building, make sure you double tap, hit that like button if you haven't already. I'm just watching around because there's deers all over the place. They squad deep over here. 3. They said, no, we walking the trail. We listen. They came out here deep today, y'all. They came out here deep today. They said, yo, I know Mike gonna be in the trail today. I gotta make sure I come deep. But shout out to everybody in the building. Who do you think's gonna win the fight? Your honest opinion. Who you got winning the fight? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. Because the 2 great fighters, I just don't know. I don't know. Because I feel like it could go either way. This fight could go either way. I don't know. Phyllis Trinidad was a bad boy. I meet him in Maryland. Oh, that's awesome, bro. Phillies beat boy Adam and hitters all star. Yes, go. Game in Atlanta. Let's go. Let's go, Star Wars. Well, I remember De La Hoya and Phyllis Trinidad fight as a kid. Yeah. De La Hoya. Yeah, when he fought Floyd Mayweather, that's the fight I remember. I remember that when I was in middle school or something like that. Or elementary, one of the two. And I know Floyd Mayweather, that was a good fight. I think De La Hoya was a lot busier. But the problem with being busy is you got to still hit the opponent. You can't just throw punches and you're not hitting. You know what I mean? Like, it looks good from a person that that don't really understand. I don't understand everything about boxing, but if you ain't hitting nobody, if you're not hitting the body, if you're not hitting the face, and you're just hitting the shoulder, and it's just rolling off, what's it called? The shuffle, the turtle shuffle, or whatever they call it. He mastered that, man. Like, Floyd Mayweather mastered that, and a lot of the punches that De La Hoya was throwing was not connecting, bro. But he was the busier fighter, and I think that was a good fight. And another fight I can't wait to see is Roach versus Gervonta Davis. So Lamont Roach Jr. versus Gervonta Davis, and that's August 16th, the rematch. And I think Roach beat Davis the first time they fought. I thought Roach beat him, but in order to beat a champion, it can't be close. The judges are not going to give it to you. You really got to beat the champion and get a championship. Like, you can't leave it up to the judges to the point where it got to be such a beatdown if it's a decision that they can't make a case for Davis. So Roach really got to do something. And I think Davis underestimated Roach, or Roach is just really that good. And listen, Roach was amazing. So that's going to be another good fight. Honestly, I got Crawford in this fight. Once you keep Canelo on the outside, Canelo will get frustrated. Yeah, they keep saying that. I think Canelo going to do something about that. We'll see how that goes, but we're going to see. We're going to definitely see. I just want to know. I just want to see how this when the first big hit that Crawford lands on Canelo, and I want to know what Crawford's reaction is going to be, because I'm telling you right now, Canelo is going to eat those punches. I'm telling you, and he's going to throw some stuff that if he catches Crawford in the right spot, I want to know if Crawford, what's his reaction going to be? Is he still going to be able to do what he does in most of his fights? Because you're moving up in weight class, and Canelo's he's a different beast. He's not like these other fighters that he's none of the fighters that he fought. Not even close. He's the greatest fighter that Canelo Álvarez is the greatest fighter that Crawford is going to fight until is going to be the greatest fighter. You know, the greatest fighter for Canelo, he fought him early, and that was Floyd Mayweather Jr. So he got debatably one of the top 5 greatest boxers of all time out the way early. Even though he lost, it was just amazing that a young boxer had that heart to even fight a guy like Floyd Mayweather Senior. I mean, not senior, junior, and he showed heart. He sacrificed his record. See, he's the type of dude that doesn't back down from the smoke. He has an old school mentality. You know how back in the day they used to just the best boxers fight the best boxers. Nowadays, it's like it takes so long and this and that and this and that. They talk all this bull crap and then they never fight, or they take so long and then they're like in their 50, they're like 50 years old fighting. Like Canelo got that old school mentality where he didn't care. Like he was undefeated. He was willing to go against the best. He goes against the best boxers. It don't matter. All the way up to light heavyweight. It doesn't matter. He will fight anybody. And that's why I have so much respect for Canelo Álvarez. Like, he one of the true warriors of boxing. And I have a lot of respect for Crawford too. So I'm not saying that Crawford don't got my respect, because Crawford's a two-time undisputed champion, and that's the first time that's been done in boxing history. And if he beats, and I'm gonna say this again, I'm gonna repeat myself, if Crawford beats Canelo Álvarez, and because he's moving up in weight, and Canelo's the undisputed champion in that super middleweight champion. If he gets all the belts, he's gonna be the undisputed champion, and a three-time undisputed champion. That'd be the first time in not NBA. Oh my God, I'm thinking NBA in boxing history. So if he can accomplish that, bro, his name would definitely be in the records, history books, Hall of Fame career, man. Canelo's already a Hall of Famer. I think Crawford's a Hall of Famer in boxing as well. If they was to retire after this fight, they don't got to fight no more. Shit, I wouldn't. Hey, listen, I give boxers so much credit, though, man. They got a lot of heart. Yeah, I told you the dare. Yeah, I agree, Roach. I agree. Listen, I think Roach beat him, but the problem is it had to be more. He had to do a little bit more. Like, knock him down. If he would have knocked him down, I'm not saying he would have knocked him out. If we would have knocked him down, I know what he do? Called like timeout, which was considered a knockdown or something like that. He touched the floor or something. I forgot what the dang on thing was called. I don't know all the rules in boxing, but I know he tapped the floor because I guess he said something was in his eye or some bull crap excuse. Bro, listen, bro, I don't even care if it's a real thing that something was in his eye. Listen, bro, they should have counted that as a knockdown. I don't know if they did or not. It should have been a knockdown. But it got to be to the point where Roach really beats the brakes off of Tank in order for Roach to actually get the dub. Oh, snap, y'all. They looking right at me, y'all. They looking right at me, y'all. They said they don't want problems. And you don't want no problems. And you don't want no problems with me on this trail walking around with these deers. Hey, and you don't want no problem. They looking at me crazy. Oh, there's another deer in the back in the cut right there. They deep. Wow, that's beautiful. I ain't gonna lie, that is really cool looking. That is really cool looking. Wow, that is really cool looking. Like, these deers are really nice looking. I ain't gonna say they're a cat. Just don't attack me. That's all I ask. Just don't attack me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Relax. Hey, listen, bro. I got no problem. I don't want no problems with you, bro. Back up again. Hey. Oh, that's a big deer, y'all. But anyway, we're going to look at this deer. We're going to talk about some boxing until he gets out my... But yeah, so... Yeah, Gervonta Davis, I think, lost against Roach. I think that he just has to really beat the brakes off of him, to be honest with you. And I don't think that's going to happen. Like, really you can't get too comfortable going against Tank because he is a power hitter. He is a power boxer. And the thing about Tank, is he eating this? Oh, he's biting himself. Okay, I was about to say, hold on now, brother. But yeah, man. So I like it though. I like that fight. I think it's gonna be a good fight. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, this is the last fight between them two. Because I'm going to keep it real with you. I want to see Tank go against Shakur Stevenson. And whoever wins this fight, I want them to go against Shakur Stevenson. I want to see how good Shakur Stevenson really is. No, it was a draw. Oh, the Philly shell. The Philly shell. Yes, the Philly shell. Mikey, you are describing the Canelo versus Álvarez fight. As soon as Canelo gave on a good shot, it was over. Yeah. Facts, bro. Bryce Harper for the first time, in his first time in his career has 4 extra bases hits in a game. He didn't have any extra base hits since coming back. Oh, that's awesome. Wrist soreness today. Oh man, that's awesome. I love that. It's big things popping, little things stopping. You feel me? Oh, that was yesterday. Yup. Yeah, yesterday. Yeah, because I think they're off today. Oh, these deers are everywhere, bro. He's really just sitting in the view. He's like, yeah, I'm nice looking deer. And I'm glad that you're just showing me off right now. Canelo won't fight. Oh, yeah. He probably won't. Crawford will not win, but Canelo hand speed is not the fact. I don't know who's going to win, to be honest with you. I really don't know who's going to win. I honestly have no clue. I have no clue. Hear a frog, too. What trail is trail? You man, I ain't gonna say what trail I'm on, but it's I love this trail though. I always see wildlife on this trail. That tap on the floor exposed the count knockdown. Now, yes, one time Mayweather tap canvas with the judge ruled it a knockdown. Right. Careful, Mike. Every time it's not going to be a knockout. I don't know, bro. It could easily be a knockout though, bro. It could be a knockout. I'm not underestimating Canelo, bro. Like, I'm not going to underestimate Canelo. Like, I think Canelo, his power is on another level, just like I'm not underestimating Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford, to me, is a monster. You feel me? Terence Crawford is a monster. So, he's a great counter boxer, but honestly, it could go either way. This deer is just showing off. He is not moving. He's eating and everything. He's like, this is the first time, this is the closest I've ever been to a deer. I'm literally about 10, 15 feet from this deer, y'all. And he is just chilling right now. He is just chilling. He is just beautiful. He's I don't want to say beautiful. He's a boy. He got antlers. Oh my gosh, bro. He just ran right past me, y'all. Listen, y'all saw that, right? He just walked right past me. He just ran right past me. That is crazy. That is a big deer. He just went right past me. But anyway, shout out to everybody that's in the building. Beautiful scenery. Oh, thank you. Everybody in the building, shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all. PG deer. The deer is calling for backup to get you. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Listen, look, I come in peace. I'm just walking this trail talking about boxing and just chilling right now. You know, as I walk this trail, I always run into wildlife. It's so weird. Like, I seen a turtle on the trail before. I hear frogs. I seen a fox. Listen, it's crazy. Everywhere I go, every time I go to a trail, it don't matter what trail I go to. Because the one time I seen a bald eagle, I looked up and it was a bald eagle flying over my head. I said, that's a big bird. And then I saw the white feathers around the neck. I said, oh, that's a bald eagle. Because you know there's bald eagles in Pennsylvania, all in Pennsylvania. So shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We are talking about Terence Crawford versus Canelo Álvarez. Would Álvarez knock out Terence Crawford? Give me your honest opinion. It's up to y'all. Like it's your opinion. Like, everybody's entitled to their opinion. My boy T.Y. thinks Canelo's going to beat Crawford. I don't really know who's going to win. I'm going to be honest with you. I have no clue. I can't even make a decision because I don't know where. Only thing I can say is if it's a knockout, I got to look up for deers because these deers be just running across the trail. I don't want the dang deer. Look, there's a deer right there in the cut. Look, I'm not making this up. Look at this. Right in the cut. Right in the cut. Just staring at me. So I got to be on point. I got to be on point today, man. They out here today. But yeah. Fly, deers, fly. You going down by the that deer took off like a bear is near. Bye-bye. Yeah. If there was a bear, I'd be in a world of trouble because you know bears are faster than humans. And you know, I'm not going to outrun a bear, but this is a nice like area though, man. It's like a lot of, like if I was a deer, I would want to be out here too. Like I ain't gonna say her cat. Like it's like I don't even know what that is. Is that hay in the back? Like I don't even know what that is. But it's like all these trees, bro. Look, this is the trail I'm on, y'all. Right? And it's just all these bushes that where they can hide. They got I don't know if it's a pond or creek or whatever. It's water, drinking water. It's everything you can need to survive, bro. Everything you need to survive is right here. So I would be, if I was there, I'd be here too. And they got no hunting signs, so you can't even come here to hunt. So look at this grass, y'all. Look how tall this grass is. I don't know. I don't think this is grass. This is something else. That's something else. But anyway, yeah. Who's gonna win this fight, y'all? This is Crawford will knock out Canelo Álvarez in the 9th round. 9th round? Hey, listen. Listen, for all the Crawford supporters, I'm not saying Crawford can't knock out Canelo Álvarez. I just don't think he will. But I can see him winning a decision. Whatever the decision is, majority, split, whatever. Like, I can see him winning a decision. I don't see Crawford knocking out Canelo, bro. I just don't think it's going to happen. Canelo's a different type of dude. He's the ultimate warrior when it comes to being in the ring. And I'm not saying that Crawford ain't either. But Canelo's a different type of dude, bro. He a different type of dude, bro. A different type of dude. So he lost to Bivol and Floyd Mayweather Jr. That's the only 2 losses. So, and I know he got a couple of ties. I think he got 2 ties with Triple G, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna definitely be a good fight. Yeah, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We will be covering boxing. I'm going to try my hardest to be live for the Roach versus Tank fight. I don't think I could be live for the bigger fight, the Canelo Álvarez versus Crawford, because I'm going to be going to my first Viking game, hopefully. So I won't be able to go live for that game, which I'm just disappointed in. I really wish I could go live for that game. For that fight. Because that fight, I really want to see. That fight right there, I'll pay money to see that fight. Any day. Any day of the week. But we'll see what happens. What's on your mind, though? What's on your mind? How's everybody doing? I want to say to everybody, be safe. Prayers for the whole world. I'm not even going to just say Texas. I'm definitely Texas right now in the United States of America. But prayers up to everybody that's going through something mentally, physically. Condolences to all the people that lost somebody in Texas or whoever. Just condolences to everybody that lost anybody all around this country, all around the world. Prayers up for everybody. Everybody needs prayer. And hope the best for everybody, man. There's a lot of storms happening all around the country. And hope the best, man. A lot of things is going down when it comes to these storms, these flash floods just happen out of nowhere. Like where I'm at, it was a flash flood over here. And that water, when it comes down, it's almost impossible to drive. You kind of have to pull over to the side because you're pretty much blinded. But it don't matter how fast your windshield wipers are, you might as well just pull off to the side because you ain't going to be able to see nothing. So, but be safe, everybody that's out there. This is bro, you've been getting a lot of rain. Yes, we've been getting a lot of rain lately, bro. A lot of rain, bro. It's been raining every day. I'm surprised it didn't rain today. But I will say it is blue skies though. It's blue. It's clear. It's clear. Usually it ain't clear. It was cloudy. I don't know. I don't know what just happened. It disconnected and then reconnected. That was weird. But I guess that's my sign to get off YouTube. I want to say thank you for all the support, everybody that's in the building. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button on your way out. And as always, God bless. Peace out. I'm out.